In World War II, the Americans had a heavy Air Force doctrine towards strategic bombing, but at high altitudes, to avoid flak, bombing was rather inaccurate. So they invented the Azon device, which was a device that could be mounted to the tail of a general purpose bomb, such as a 500-pound bomb or a 1,000-pound bomb, which itself was mounted with controllable rudders that could steer the bomb mid-fall by radio control from the bombardier, changing the bomb's trajectory mid-fall, combined with a flare on the back to make it more visible, hitting the target more accurately than was initially capable by the initial drop that a World War II bomber such as a B-17 at that altitude was capable of. Welcome to Random Military History. In the mid-20th century, after the onset of World War II, many nations developed small-arm anti-tank weapons that allowed soldiers to penetrate the ever-increasingly well-armoured tanks present on the battlefield. Many designs came out of this era, but arguably the best of them was the Carl Gustav 8.4cm recoilless rifle. What made the Carl Gustav superior and more versatile than other designs is that it was a shoulder-fired recoilless rifle rather than a recoilless rocket. Recoilless rifles fire much lighter, less complex, and cheaper ammunition than rockets, which allows it to fill a wider degree of roles than just anti-tank use. Unlike most rocket systems, it could more logistically and longitudinally lay down a consistent bombardment of high explosive fire on soft targets, to a limited extent, filling the role of a slower, direct fire mortar. Let's see it in action. Nuclear weapons are widely known as the most powerful explosive devices on Earth, but what is not widely known is what was the largest conventional explosive ever detonated before nuclear bombs. Back in World War I, on the first day of the Battle of the Somme, the British detonated 19 enormous underground mines at the same time, constructed in several 100-meter long tunnels dug under the German trenches. In total, roughly 97 metric tons of ammonol were detonated, the largest single bomb, the Lochner Mine, being 27 metric tons, causing the loudest sound in man-made history up until that point. So loud, in fact, it could be heard from London. But despite this, on the first day of the Battle of the Somme, it was the biggest military disaster for the British, not the Germans, losing 57,000 men on the first day to the Germans' mere 11,000, including the casualties from the mine explosions. Sticking to the topic of World War I, the Battle of the Somme not only saw the largest use of conventional explosives to overcome trench defences, but also the world's largest flamethrower. This flamethrower, called the Livens Large Gallery Flame Projector, was built underground in small tunnels in no man's land where, once deployed, the pressure of the fuel would push a nozzle out of the ground in seconds and unleash the fire on the unsuspecting German trenches. The flamethrower had a range of 90 meters and a capacity of 1,300 liters for a whopping 43 liters per second of flow out of the nozzle, making it 20 times more powerful with 5 times the range of a normal handheld flamethrower. The fire was so impressive, in fact, that it was actually used as a film prop in Peter Jackson's The Hobbit for Smaug the Fire Drake. Let's see it in action.
That's getting afterburn with the gas.
That's reigniting, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Oh.
Ah.
Thank you very much for watching. I apologise for not having uploaded in an extremely long time. I've just been busy with a lot of things. Hopefully I will upload more often. Later.